Good morning. Hi, this is Travis from the National Weather Service, and this is your weather hazard briefing for Wednesday, January 22nd. We are going to continue to be quite cold. Not looking to have any cold warnings out, but it is still going to be quite cold, and I'll show you those temperatures here in a minute. Going to continue to be dry much of the week, although we have a very weak system that moves through today. Just a little bit of light snow, mainly on our Wyoming border areas. Again, very light snow, flurries mostly. And then a weak system Friday into Saturday with some light snow, mainly Friday, but just linger into Saturday, particularly for our southern areas. Again, we have those cold temperatures with no highlights out, but they will continue to be cold all week and slightly moderate, warm up slightly all week long. I'll show you all those temperatures. And then, as I mentioned, we have that weak wave going through today, early this morning. And afternoon, mainly across our eastern areas along the Wyoming border, and then we continue to be dry throughout the week, with the exception of the next system coming Friday into Saturday. You can see we're mostly northerly flow, northwesterly flow. There's that trough kind of moving through some clouds again in our northeast corners. A little bit of lingering, a little bit of light snow this morning. I'll show you those amounts. Not a lot though. Again, light snow across the southeast highlands, maybe down as you go into, Soda Springs, those areas, but maybe those will be just like flurries. Any accumulating light snow will most likely just be up in the Montana Divide area and along the Wyoming border and the extreme northern areas. And then in that system for Friday, light snow everywhere, light, it'll be extremely light. And then lingers into our southern areas on Saturday. Here's our snow mounts for today. Again, any type of accumulating snow near an inch or so will be right on the Montana border, potentially Tetons as they extend across. And then as we go, as far as temperatures today, we continue to be very cold. A lot of areas still hitting below zero. And as you look at our wind chills, for the most part, we're not below -20, but we do have some areas by the Arco Desert and the Upper Snake Highlands that are in that -20, even some down as we go into our mountain areas across our eastern highlands. But for the most part, we're not in the -20 or below, so we have held off on the extreme cold warning for today. And again, things just moderate as we go into the next several days, but not looking for anything really below -20 from this point forward. I'll show you all those temperatures. Here's our high temperatures today. That's better than yesterday. We do warm up slightly across the area. And then here's our low and high temperatures for Thursday. Again, cold, very cold. A little bit of lingering effects of those troughs, so maybe even a little bit colder than what we're seeing today. And then our high temperatures, again, a little bit colder than today's temperatures. And as we go into Friday, it does warm up just slightly with that trough moving through and the clouds, and that goes for the high temperatures as well. You can see even some here going above 32 in our extreme southwest areas. But here's our snow amounts for Friday. Again, very, very light. Any type of accumulating will be in the mountains, the central mountains, as well as the big holes and Montana Divide. Otherwise, it'll just be mostly a trace. Again, it's going to be quite light. It'll just bring some cloud cover, which again will moderate your temperature slightly, but will still be quite a bit below normal, like at 10 degrees on Friday, if not more in some areas. And then here's our low and high temperature for Saturday. About the same as Friday, maybe. The cloud cover does kind of moderate these things, but it's still the temperatures, but it's still quite cold. And as we go into Saturday, this will be the bigger thing. We'll have some really stiff wind chills because that's quite windy as that system goes through on Saturday. Breezy. There's some areas here that that are really going to be uncomfortable across the Upper Snake Plain with those type of wind gusts. And then just lingering snow amounts in our southern areas on Saturday. You can see some on the Wasatch, some accumulating snow there, a couple inches, particularly in the southern end of the Wasatch. High temperatures for Sunday, they do go down compared to Saturday with that cold front moving through on Saturday. Very chilly, a good 10 degrees, if not 15 degrees below normal, particularly as you look at the lows here. Could be some wind chill issues here as well to -20. Did not throw that in there yet, but will as time gets closer. As far as our outlook, we continue to have below normal chances of precip in the 6 to 10 day outlook as you go into January 27th through the 31st. As far as our temperatures are concerned, they still continue to be below normal, though that trend does look to change as we go into 8 to 14. Does our chances of precip come back? And then as you look into our temperatures that become to be normal to slightly above normal chances as we go into the extended 29th through the February 4th. So just a summary, cold temperatures are going to remain all week, even into the next week, 6 to 10 day outlook, although it does slightly moderate through all week and then drop back down a little bit with a cold system moving through on Saturday, drops back down on Sunday. Very weak wave of moisture today, and then even a weak one as well, but a little bit better on Friday, but still very light snow amounts. So if you have any questions, give us a call at this number, but this concludes the briefing. Thanks.